Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and I'm here with another Pauper League. And this is a crazy one. I just brewed this up. I have not played a game with it, so this is likely terrible, but I think it'll be fun. So this is blue-white aggro in Pauper. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. There's a link down below in the description to subscribe. If you'd subscribe, I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Throw a like on this video. And if you want to just go check out the channel, if you haven't before, there's a link down below. It's the second link down in the description. Go there, check out the channel. A bunch of good Pauper content, tier one decks, brews like this. So a lot of fun stuff. And let's just get right into this. What are we doing? So this is just like a ninja. Whoops, let's not cut one of these. A little lag there or something. This is a ninja deck, and we're basically just ninja, spell stutter, fairy miscreant, fairy seer base, like all these blue cards. Counterspell, preordain, no brainstorm or ponder, so just for preordain. And the reason for that is we're playing more creatures. We're playing these white cards. We're playing Thraben Inspector. I don't know why it's not letting me make this art bigger. It's like locked or something. It usually, like, if I double click like that, it lets me make the art bigger, but it's not working right now. Classic Magic Online. But we're playing Thraben and then Core Skyfisher. So Core Skyfisher has a seems like it should be pretty decent. I don't know if there's going to be actually enough stuff to pick up, but you can pick up Thraben Inspector. You can pick up Miscreants, especially if you have double. You can pick up Fairy Seer if you have to, replay Scry again. And you can pick up Spellstutter Sprite. So that's a lot of good stuff to pick up with Core Skyfisher that are all creatures. So kind of interesting take there. And then we also are just playing Ephemerate. So we can just Ephemerate a lot of different things in our deck. We can just blink our Miscreants, especially if we have multiples, our Thrabens, even Core Skyfisher potentially. Spellstutter Sprite is actually, I think, a sick one. Just because, like, imagine, like, you go Spellstutter Sprite, counter your thing, and then they're like, okay, kill your Spellstutter Sprite, or, like, play another spell, and then you go Ephemerate Spellstutter, counter another spell. Seems pretty sweet. Um, Now, of course, we're just a ninja deck as well. So it seems pretty sweet to go like turn one or turn two Thraben and then next turn ninja back Thraben recast. That's pretty sick value. That's kind of where the idea from this deck came from, is I wanted to play a Thraben deck with ninja. And then I was like, well, I might as well throw in the MULLDRIFTER Ephemerate package too. So maybe that's a little heavy, but we'll go with it. We'll try it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so there's going to be some sweet combos. One thing I'm worried about is we don't really have much removal. We have some interaction in Counterspell, Spellstutter, and I'm just throwing it in a couple Journey to Nowheres, but we don't have red removal in this deck because we're not playing red, so pretty rough there, but we'll see. In the sideboard, I kind of just threw this together as well. Classic cards you'd expect: Dispel, Curfews, triple Hydroblast, a Negate, and then double Palace Sentinels, which is interesting. But then a couple Circle Protection Reds and a couple Circle Protection Greens. So for Burn and for Stompy mostly, because those seem kind of like rough matchups. But yeah, those cards are sweet. And then just a random relic. So that's the deck. We're not playing Snowlands because we don't have to. We don't need actual islands, so we just get to play Tranquil Cove. God, it's not letting me show these cards bigger. Maybe they just changed something on Magic Online. Yeah, but this is just a blue-white dual gain one life, and then Ash Barrens, and then I'm actually playing three planes to try to help, like, just like have more white sources for Ephemerates and Thrabens and stuff. So yeah, that's the deck. Let's just go round one. All right, welcome to round one. This is the classic power of blue. I'm going to keep this hand, even though it's only one land, because we have Preordain and Fairy Seer, and then double Spellstutter to follow that up. So yeah, going to keep this hand. Hopefully they don't come out of the gates too fast, and then we're able to deploy these. We have an Ephemerate, so we got some good stuff. Looks like we're against Affinity. Wow, I've actually never seen... Oh, this is the Time Spiral art? I guess I have seen it, but just didn't recognize it for some reason. Sweet. Okay, nice. Plains actually isn't bad. Just go Fairies here. I think I'm just supposed to bottom looking for more natural land draws. I know these are good, but I just need to hit land drops and then I should be fine. So let's just bottom. In addition, if it is, I mean, obviously it's just Affinity. They have spells like Mirror Enforcer that cost 7 mana, and I can't really spell stutter those. Wow, this draw is pretty insane. Turn 2 Frogmite into Thoughtcast with a star still in play. Okay, well, I get to leave up SPELLSTUTTER now. It's not like insane, but maybe I can counter some stuff. Again, SPELLSTUTTER's not actually that great in this matchup because they have a lot of things that cost a lot of mana that get discounted from affinity. All right, I'm gonna just snap off a SPELLSTUTTER here. They couldn't break that up with Gallblast. Oh god. Well, I would have rather countered that. Jeez. It's gonna be insane. Counterspell, okay. I don't have a ninja. They're probably just gonna sack a star, ping one of my things. I could just let that happen. I could also play an Ephemerate in response. I think I'm just gonna go Tranquil Cove pass. I mean, they probably are gonna shoot one of my things, but I think I just have to let that happen at this point. Maybe I can counter something else cheap. I mean, this resolving was just so bad for me. I've never actually tried to play with this card, but it seems like it could be really strong. Okay, they're just thought casting. Okay, they don't really have anything good to sacrifice yet. If they play another cheap... Oh, there's a Mirror Enforcer. God. This game is just like going pretty much as poorly as possible here. Wonder if I'm just supposed to play a Sprite. I think I am, as bad as that is. I have Ephemerate, so I can blink sprites if I need to. But yeah, I think I'm just supposed to play it there. Let's actually go Preordain. We can keep an island on top. Let's go bottom top. Yeah, this is just not looking great. So now I have Counterspell and Ephemerate up. So this is actually interesting, but I think I'm just so far behind. They have 6 power, I have 3. I can get an Archaeomancer Ephemerate loop going, but I'm not sure what that actually does, like against this. Also, they can just deal me 4 damage with this at some point, or more if they have more lands. I also can't even Ephemerate, actually, if they just have a mana available, because they can just sack a land, kill one of my things. Alright, I think I'm just supposed to counterspell this. Again, because I can't really go for Ephemerate right now. Disciple. Ugh. So if I Ephemerate, then they just makeshift munitions, sacrifice a land probably, counter my Ephemerate. I guess I'm supposed to go for it. I don't know. They have to at least sack a land. Or like I guess they can sack a Frogmite. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that, but seems like the play to me. Not really sure. So I can Archaeomancer, get back Preordain, or Counterspell. I think I'm just supposed to get back Preordain, to be honest. I guess I could get back Ephemerate here, but yeah, I'm going to get back Preordain. Don't think I'm winning this game. Kind of need to draw Journey to Nowhere. Would have been nice if I had a Core Skyfisher this game as well. So what do we have? Nothing. We have no like artifact or enchantment removal. Well, that'll teach me, I guess. I definitely just threw this board together. I don't have like disenchants. I don't have any like destroy all enchantment effects in white. Yeah, that's a mistake. Well, that's what happens like when you make a new deck. You're like, okay, what cards do I need for the sideboard? But it's hard to think of everything. Even if you look at your other lists, you don't really recognize what you need until you start playing the deck. And then as soon as you play a matchup, you're like, oh, I'm supposed to have this. It's obvious. But it's a lot easier to see it like once you start playing the matchup. This deck is interesting though. I mean, we got crushed by this resolving and then a couple other things, but I mean, I don't know if this matchup is that terrible. Even a couple gut shots in the board could be interesting as well. So they have 2 mana. Am I supposed to chump this Mirror Enforcer? I think I am. I'm not positive on that either, but I don't even really know how I'm going to win this game. Jeez. And they can just shoot something. Just Galblast me right now. Alright, alright. We're dead, we're dead. MULLDRIFTER would be sweet, but... Okay. So we basically have no sideboard. Could bring in a couple Hydroblasts, or even the Negate. It's not that good. Circle Protection Red is also not that good. Power Sentinels seems okay. Taking the Monarch might be just a good strategy in this matchup. Can just cut a Fairy Seer. Could even just cut the Archaeomancer here. I could cut a couple of Spellstutters, but they actually have a fair number of cheap spells. I don't think we necessarily need to loop. I think I'd rather just Monarch here. Let's just try it like this. Oh, I just realized their affinity. I definitely need Hydroblasts. I'm just gonna do something like this. Let's see. Just submit just so I can at least get those in. I can cut one of the Ephemerates here. I can cut a MULLDRIFTER because it's a little bit clunky. I guess I'll just cut this. Yeah, I definitely need Hydroblast. That was almost a pretty bad mistake there because they have a Tog, Galblast, they're gonna have Pyroblast. Whew, just in time. Almost made a really bad mistake. All right, I'll keep this. A little sketchy with the planes, but we have the Tranquil Cove. I have a Scry from Fairy Seer. I could also just Preordain, looking for Island. Might do that, actually. If I just, like, Seer, I can just Ninja next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Huh. These cards are both good, but they're just not lands. It feels so weird to put a Miscreant on bottom. So I'm playing a land this turn. Yeah, I just have to bottom because I just need to draw a land. If I had Preordained there, it might have worked out better, but I still think I would have had to bottom. I just need lands more than anything. I need to deploy these cards. Journey to Nowhere. Okay, well, I'm going to go for Ninja. I could have Preordained first, but I think this is better. Nice. Okay, so now I could leave up Hydroblast, which is interesting. Because then I can kind of just protect my Ninja, and if they just play like a 4/4 or something, I just Journey it and then attack again. It's kind of obvious that I would have something, but I think it's worth it, to be honest. It's an interesting line, but I mean, if they have Galblast in their hand, I can counter that. If they go for Makeshift Munitions, I can counter that. That can resolve. It's obviously good, but okay. Well, they're not killing my Ninja, so that's good for me. And they didn't attack. They should have attacked for 1. It's not that relevant. All right, now I'll go for Preordain. I guess I could just lead Fairy Seer, and then before I hit with Ninja, build my own Preordain. Sure. Okay, let's go bottom, top, then hit, draw, and then just play Island, go. Oh wow, they're just chumping? Okay, well, now I'm just forced to Preordain. This is interesting. I mean, Ephemera can protect my things, but I just don't think I need it right now. Let's just go bottom, top. Oh no. What's happening? Bottom? I can't put these on the top or bottom. Oh no. Okay, we somehow got it. Jesus, that was sketchy. Whew. Okay, we can counter a red spell. That's all we can do. But I do want to just leave up Hydroblast here. Next turn I can play like a 2-drop and leave up counter. Blue, blue, Gear Seeker Serpent. Okay, well I can just journey that. It's not a problem. I probably just journey that now. And then leave up counter and Hydroblast. I guess one or the other. You know what I meant. Let's get this out of here. Nice, we're doing the thing. Nice. Land is good. Another plains, not bad. Witching Well is fine. I've never like actually tried to play that card. I've played a fair amount of Affinity, but I've just never pulled the trigger on that card. It just seems kind of underpowered to me. Seems kind of like clunky. Just, yeah, kind of sketchy. It sucked having to bottom that other Miscreant. MULLDRIFTER is interesting. Let's just start by attacking with both here. Another MULLDRIFTER. So I could just play MULLDRIFTER, but I want to have Counterspell and Hydroblast up. So instead I can just go Skyfisher plus Miscreant. I think that's better, just because then I have double Counterspell up. I'll just bounce a plains. Okay. Still looks pretty decent for me here. Alright, they draw 2. But now I can just try to counter all the spells that actually impact the board a lot. Right. Counter that. Counter that. Then I have these MULLDRIFTERs to refill. There's the munitions, okay. And then kill Ninja. Wow, they're really going after Ninja. SPELLSTUTTER Sprite, okay. I think I just cast MULLDRIFTER. Alright, I'll preordain. Let's go bottom, top. Wow, I just can't put these cards on the top and bottom. I mean, I think you can hear my mouse clicking. Okay, so that just went away. Top. Is it just lag? I mean, my computer doesn't generally lag. Okay, okay. Unreal. Let's see if I can like... No, I don't even have that many programs open at all. I just have Magic Online, OBS, and that's it. Alright, I mean, they can gun down some more on my board, but they're only on 4 mana here. And they have to sack an artifact every time they want to activate. Okay, well, they can sack a Witching Well, but now they're down to 4 cards in hand, and I have a fair amount of power in the air. I can just play another MULLDRIFTER. They're going to shoot my, like, 1/1 flags down. They can't also really kill this. Shoot down the Fairy Seer, 2 mana available. They're sacking, like, their entire board. Alright, this is fine. Now I can just kill this if I want. I think I do want to. I don't need to play MULLDRIFTER right now. Let's just start with Preordain. Alright, there's Ephemerate. So that's actually pretty insane, right? I can just go MULLDRIFTER Ephemerate and just get so far ahead. So let's go bottom, top. Okay, it worked that time. That was weird. So now let's go hold control, cast with Evoke. and then go stack the triggers like this. I guess I don't need to hold control because I can just ephemerate right now, and they're conceding to that. They knew I think they knew we probably had it. Nice. That seemed just to be kind of an awkward draw from the opponent. And then we were just got a couple ninja hits in, and yeah, ninja will do that. Sweet. So we really don't have much sideboard for this matchup, so it does seem pretty rough. The Hydroblast seemed great, so I'm glad I got those in the deck. I almost made a mistake. I don't think they can really side out red spells against Hydroblasters. I definitely want all of them. Could have Palace Sentinels as well, but I don't hate where the deck's at right now. Let's just go. Journey to Nowhere is also pretty decent, it seems. All right. This is a turn 1 Thraben, turn 2 Ninja back Thraben. I've obviously never done that. This is literally the first game with the deck, and getting to do it here would be pretty sick. Also, winning the first match with the deck ever would be pretty sick. I haven't even like play tested this at all in the like for fun matches, so this is brand new, fresh. Are they just gonna play like a prism or something? I'm going for ninja no matter what, because I have another ninja to bounce this again. So we're just quote unquote going off here. Yep, there's prism. Nice. Turn 2 ninja with the Raven. It's hard to do because I almost didn't like end up recording with this deck just because I was like, I don't think this mana is gonna work at all, and I do think it's actually pretty bad. But we got lucky here to be able to turn 2 ninja off with the Raven. Journey to Nowhere, great draw. Now they can probably just play a removal spell here. Yep, but that's fine. All right. So I could just lead on Preordain. Yeah. Don't actually think I need these. I kind of wanted a blue 1-drop if I could, but I still think I can just bottom. I don't need Preordain or a second Ephemerate, I don't think. So let's just bottom. Okay, there's a core Skyfisher. I could play that, but I might rather just play Thraben and then cycle Ash Barrens. I'm going to do that. Alright, and I'll just pass the turn. So we can just keep getting value here, assuming this Thraben can survive. Because even if they play like a creature that can block Thraben, I can just core Skyfisher back, keep making clues. And then I have Ephemerate to go with this MULLDRIFTER as well. So this is looking pretty sick here. Okay, there's the Mirror Enforcer, okay. Second Mirror Enforcer, it's kind of a problem. But yeah, we can beat this. Now do I get, I think I get second Plains actually. Counterspell. Counterspell is also interesting. So I can just go MULLDRIFTER Ephemerate right now, but they could have Galvanic Blast up. If I just play core Skyfisher, it's also kind of weak against Mirror Enforcer. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Journey 1 and then leave up Counterspell and just take it slow. Then I can just crack Clue if I need to. So let's just play Journey. I think this is the safest line. Seems like they're F6, so I also don't think they have Gallop Blast. Okay. And then I can just let them like attack and maybe open themselves up to my second ninja here. And I'll just counter pretty much anything they do to be mana efficient, and if they don't play anything, I'll just crack Clue. Draw more lands, hopefully. Oh, Hydroblast is great. Nice. All right, let's just try to get a ninja hit in. I think that seems good. Nice. Drawing land was huge. That was really nice. Let's just replay Thraben, leave up Hydroblasts and Counterspell here. I think we're ahead by a lot. Could just counter this. I think I like that actually. They've shown they haven't really done much, so they just top decked that. So oh, they have Pyroblast. And that's fine. I mean, I still have my Ninja down. I know they have a Mirror Enforcer. Okay, now they're drawing out of their little slump they had. Okay. So I'm getting kind of beaten down here, but I'll just take 4 one more time. Another Core Skyfisher. Interesting. So I can just go MULLDRIFTER, EPHEMERATE, MULLDRIFTER. And then I even can have Hydroblast up to protect against like a Galvblast. I think I'm supposed to do that. Let's draw 2. And Ephemerate this, draw 2 again. Keep my MULLDRIFTER around. Go Island. Play a Fairy Seer as a chumper. I do want to leave up Hydroblast here, so I'm not going to play second Fairy Seer. I mean, untapped land might not be bad, but I think I can just bottom here. Now this is actually working, which is funny. This game is close, actually. Having this double Hydroblast is nice. Kind of want to just like trade for one of these Mirror Enforcers in a way because yeah, it's rough otherwise. Can't really erase it. I could just keep chumping it indefinitely, but I could also just double block it. It's not like this ninja's doing that much. Could also just block with Fairy Seer, Thraben, and Ninja, and they only get to kill 2 things. And if they have Galvblast, I can try to counter it. I think I'm gonna go for it. So they can kill Ninja and Thraben, which yeah, it's not great for me, but I think I need to like start trading my creatures because I don't really have much removal and I can't just let them have like 4/4s indefinitely. All right, they're killing the Fairy Seer and the Ninja, it looks like. Okay. I do want to make sure to always have Hydroblast up for, is it munitions or a Tog? Whatever that thing that crushed us in game 1. Want to be able to counter it before it comes down. And now I can just start Core Skyfishing back Thraben. I can crack clues eventually, but my hand is already full of cards. I have Ephemerate coming back down as well. Yeah, MULLDRIFTER Ephemerate, powerful in any deck. Pretty sick. Alright, Ephemerate's gone now. So I could just even just play 2 Core Skyfishers. It's not terrible. And maybe also a Fairy Seer. I kind of like it. Let's just go Core Skyfisher. They're just not responding to this. So I could just play another Core Skyfisher, bouncing back a clue, just because I don't think I need to crack all of these. I have so many cards. I think there might be like something, I don't know if there's something going on with my internet, but yeah, this lag is definitely weird. Let's just bounce clue. Just happy to get the 2/3 flyer at this point for the cheap cost of 2 mana. So now I can go Island Fairy Seer, I can go Island Preordain, or I can go Tapland. I guess getting Fairy Seer down is the best. Ninja and Fairy Miscreant. Let's bottom the Miscreant and top the Ninja. And pass. Nice. I'll just plan to chump Mirror Enforcer with Fairy Seer if anything. Could also double block with Core Skyfishers. But yeah, having these Hydroblasts is sick here. Old Border MULLDRIFTER, which just looks so cool. Nice. Match 1 in the books, 4 lands. Get wrecked. No, I'm just kidding. That was a good match. GG's. All right, let's go round two. All right, after defeating Affinity there, that was a close match. It's a good game. Um, Honestly, think I'm supposed to keep this. I know I don't have a white source yet, but I have turn two Spellstutter, turn three Divination with this Evoke MULLDRIFTER. It's not very good, but at least I have lands and spells, and I can just kind of function here. Maybe nab something with a Spellstutter here. Okay, this is mono black burn. Feels like it is. Not sure if we really have any sideboard for this matchup either. Negate. That's it. Okay. I mean, we can just play like spell stutters, counter spells, and ninjas, and just try to go with that route. If they play Morsel Theft here, it's pretty bad. If they try to play a one drop, it's so much better for me. I hope they're kind of scared of actual counterspell, so they don't play Morsel Theft and they go for one drop because they want a double spell, and then I just get to counter one of them. I mean, I'm putting them on Mono Black Burn 100%. Simon Blood. Okay. Just going to untap. I'm not going to play Spellstutter. Don't have a ninja yet, and I want to be able to counter one drops with it, so just going to wait. Opponent just taps out for Sign of Blood, then just tanks. Okay. I'll just pass. Can't evoke MULLDRIFTER yet. I think I probably have to Spellstutter pretty much any one drop. If they attack first, bump in the night. I still think I'm just supposed to fire this off. And of course, we've just only drawn lands, and all the lands have been actual islands. No plains, no Ashburns, no Tranquil Cove, is it? Soul Reap. Okay, I mean, is what it is. Kind of want to hard cast this MULLDRIFTER as well. Just gonna go Thraben and then Crack Clue right now. Then probably hard cast MULLDRIFTER next turn and hope that's good enough, which I don't really expect it to be. This draw has been pretty clunky. Drawing a one drop there definitely helps. Now future miscreants get a lot better. Ninja is a good draw now. Like I said, we can just cast MULLDRIFTER. Ephemerate is a great draw. We can go MULLDRIFTER, Ephemerate. So this becomes a 3-2 Intimidate if I have 10 life or less. Okay. So if they have another burn spell, these will become 3-2s. So I'm kind of screwed here. Opponent's draw seem to function pretty well. Okay, there's Ninja, but I think it's too late. So I think I'm supposed to go attack with both, Ninja back my Thraben if they let me. I think that's better than MULLDRIFTER because these are just going to become 3-2 Intimidates. I think it's better just to get Ninja down here. They're not going to block Thraben. There's no way. And holding back Miscreant doesn't really do anything because these are just going to be Intimidate creatures. So I Ninja, draw, and then I can recast Thraben, hopefully draw another one drop. MULLDRIFTER. All right. Pass. Yeah, this is just not gonna end well, I don't think. I actually almost put a couple Circle Protection blacks into the deck. A lot of their things do make me lose life rather than actually deal me damage. But I mean, it's still good against their creatures, but I don't actually have it, so. Signing Blood, okay, resolves. That would have been so sick if they sign in blood me to turn these on. I mean, I don't think there's any way that could be the play, but All right, Soul Reap, kill my ninja, make these intimidate. And I think I'm just dead. I don't think I have any outs. Just go to the next one. I just need to kind of like keep them on the back foot a little bit more with my counter spells and just try to win that way. They don't actually have really any instance generally, so I don't think Dispel is good. Palette Sentinels is actually terrible because they have like a lot of unblockable creatures or creatures with fear. Could bring in Curfew to try to slow them down, but I just don't think that's a very good plan. Archaeomancer, well, it's decent. I think I just want to be like, I don't need like a late game package like that in this matchup. My late game is already so much better than theirs. Just try to like tempo them out with flyers, spell flitters, counter spells, and go from there. That deck has to mulligan a lot. It can die to itself as well. They play a low land count. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this lag. I don't know if it's on the server side or if it's on my side. Might just be my internet. Ugh. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to keep this on 6, right? Opponent kept 7. I mean, maybe not, but I think I am supposed to keep. It's just a lot of good cards in this hand. Wow, it's hard to play here. After this round, I'll at least restart Magic Online. It's showing I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Just don't understand. These gain life lands can actually be pretty good. In the past, like I actually played a fair amount of like this blue-black reanimator brew that I had, and it was before like the new duels came out. So you were just playing the gain one lands. That's what everybody played, and against burn, when you drew like 2 to 4 of them, it really makes a huge difference. Yeah, see, just countered a third of that bump in the night. Nice. Okay, so now we go preordain looking for land. I'll take plains or island or tranquil cove. No. Why does it have to be ash barrens? I maybe should have gone like 2 ash barrens, 2 evolving wilds to prevent this. God damn it. So if I top, I can play ash barrens pass. If I bottom and miss, it's pretty bad. If I top and don't play Ash Barrens, I think it's just too slow. Because then next turn I'm cycling for island, playing Fairy Seer. I just don't like that. I'm just gonna bottom and hope. Ash Barrens just so brutal in this situation. Maybe like even 3 Ash Barrens, 1 Evolving Wilds, or 3 Ash Barrens, 2 Evolving Wilds, or something might be correct for this deck. I usually do just like Ash Barrens better in general. Divest? Interesting. I just don't care about that at all. The rest would have been worse for me because I'm gonna hope to journey this. I need a land. They have 4 cards in hand and I'm at 18. I can come back here. Fairy Seer. Okay, I mean, obviously that's what I did not want them to take, so that was the correct take. Land? Maybe. This lag is incredible. Makes it really tough to play correctly. Like when you're not sure like if you clicked on stuff or not. Like waiting for server. But obviously I'm still recording, I'm still connected to the internet. I think my internet's working fine. Maybe it is the internet. All right, that sucks. think it's just my internet going in and out actually now. All right, well, I just restarted Magic Online. See if this helps. I think my internet is just like going out quickly. Oh my God, no. I could have topped the first Ashburns, yes, but at the same time, brutal. Brutal. Because even if I had drawn island or plains there, it would have been good. All right, they're hitting for one. Are they gonna like bump me here? Play another creature? Oh, divest? Sure. I do not think they should. Maybe they're. Yeah, I just don't think they should be doing that. I think they should just be sticking to their burn plan. Oh man, this is just ugly. I mean, obviously, in hindsight, keeping the Ashburns would have been better, but um, I just felt like it was pretty slow. Wow. I don't hate this card. I have played it before. All right, this deals 4 damage. So torture, if they vote torture, torture always happens. If death happens, I have to sacrifice a creature. But they have to vote for death and I have to vote for death. All right, so I go to 12. They're actually getting pretty close to flashing this back. They're on 4 mana, 5 mana next turn. Now if I draw land, I can journey this, but it's probably going to be too late. All right, well, brutal. Just preordaining into the Ashburns was pretty ugly. I think I'm just ready to go on to the next one. I don't think I need to waste time. Sucks to lose to Mono Black Burn. I think that deck is really bad. Um, but I think our draws were just a little bit unfortunate there. I made some suboptimal decisions. I mean, when I bottomed the Ashburns, I mean, topping that, you're thinking like if they have a good draw and I top the Ashburns, I'm likely to lose anyway. So I think the bottom there is actually correct because I have a lot of good draws. I have Tranquil Cove or whatever the blue white tap land is. I don't know if that's the name. Island and Plains. So I have a lot of good draws there. So I mean, obviously we missed and it looked really bad. But I mean, if we had hit, I think that would have given us a better chance at winning that game. Let's go first. Okay. I mean, yep, that'll happen. Keep this. We have the turn 2 ninja again. Wow. Hunter BR, we've played this person before, for sure. Let's go keep. I'm not sure what to put back. Don't really want to put back Counterspell. I could put back Tranquil Cove, although it's a little bit greedy. I don't hate it. I mean, everything else is pretty good. I'm planning just to turn 2 ninja if I can. If not, I'll have at least spells that are available. Could put back Counterspell as well and keep the lands. Just gonna put back the land and hope to draw more lands. So they're on the mulligan as well. Does this person play like black red mid range? I'm not sure. Or do they play Tron? Okay. Oh, it's the Menace? Oh, okay, well now I can't ninja. Drawing land was ideal. It's just attack. They're gonna block, I assume. So it's the Menace, huh? Spellstutter something and then ninja back Spellstutter, please. Anybody? No, not a 2-drop. Okay, nice. This is the easiest Spellstutter in history. I like it when your decisions are just like so easy with Spellstutter. You're like, yep, I will counter that 100%. They have no other 1-drop and they're attacking? Mutagenic or something? Yeah. Okay. That I'm fine to see. So they hit for 4 and they have a 2-power thing. I could ninja back my Thraben, but I think that is worse. So I'm going to attack with both. Oh no, my internet. I need to restart my internet. Should have done it. I should have done it before this game. It just takes a while, so I didn't want to do it. It's not going that bad. Thought it might have been fixed when I restarted Magic Online. Let's go Ninja. This. I think tapping like this is better. I'll plan to cycle Ashburn's end of turn if I don't find a 1-drop I want to cast. Ephemerate. Ephemerate actually could be incredible with Spellstutter right here, which is actually kind of interesting. We're at the mercy of their deck for a turn. They cycle step. Maybe they just have some lands in hand. They're not even like crushing this race at the moment. Benevolent Blessing? Yeah. Well, that's not good. Pro blue, okay. And no attack. I don't hate that. Now I have Counterspell and Spellstutter up. That's pretty good, right? I can just pass the turn. I have these clues. I have an Ephemerate here. This is looking decent. They can't really cast spells here. And then I can always go like crack clue Ephemerate my Thraben if I want. This is kind of annoying because this is something that they can recast and then it makes their Trailblazer bigger. So if I Spellstutter this, they just get to go escape it and keep putting counters on Trailblazer. I think I just need to let this resolve. This is like the one thing I can't counter because it has escape 1 with such a cheap escape cost. It's exile only 2 cards. I feel like it should be exile 3. Alright. I'm just going to take at this point. Maybe I should have gone block Ephemerate my Thraben. That would have been interesting. Alright, let's crack clue. Tranquil Cove, okay. Maybe I was supposed to just try to double counter it so this won't have vigilance. Because now I'm kind of in trouble. I just wasn't sure if I would be able to counter it indefinitely. All right, I'm going to try to go block Ephemerate this turn. Potentially should have played Island as well, but I think this is fine. I think I will take this block Ephemerate line here. Cat. All right, well, let's just Spellstutter this. Oh. Spellstutter, counter it. And then go block Ephemerate. Then I can start getting in the air. Crack some clues. Maybe find some more Thrabens to jump with. Maybe find some core Skyfishers. And then embalm the cat, sure. This is brutal with the internet. Sorry to make you sit through these waits, but trust me, it's more brutal for me to try to play through it. All right, let's flicker this. Journey to Nowhere also just gets them. Preordain. All right, let's fire that off. Looking for Journey. Maybe should have just had more journeys. Let's go bottom, top. Oh my god. I thought the problem was gone. But nope. I also may just have to end early if the internet like cuts out. I hope this recording doesn't get cut short, but we'll see what happens. Thraben, investigate, land, attack for one. They could make a big life linker here, but I mean I can counter again most things. Sentinel's Eyes is really like a problem card because it can just keep coming back. I would love to be able to do Spellstutter something here to have a bigger clock. Two is a lot more than one. I think I can actually just take five here. I think that's fine. I can start jumping later. I don't think I'm going to play around Benevolent Blessing. I think I'm just going to crack another clue. I just need to find Journey. They're going Benevolent Blessing named White. Alright, well, I lose now. Should have played around it. Kind of just was trying to hope they didn't have it. So now I don't think I have any outs in the main. Alright, let's just concede. This is pro blue and white now. I can't even concede. It's so brutal. So brutal. Tried to concede. So if I didn't crack second clue there, I could counter the second blessing. And yeah, I was just trying to find Journey. This is just not good. I really apologize. This has never happened to me before. Alright, well, I'm just gonna try to begin sideboarding. We don't even have a nulls or anything. Again, I think this can come out. Don't know if I need MULLDRIFTER. Can cut an Ephemerate too. All right, let's just try it like this. Oh no, no, no. Whew. Curfew's coming in for sure. Do I just take out all the MULLDRIFTERs? They're just pretty slow in this matchup. Could leave in one and cut like a Fairy Seer. All right. I like a smaller, like Ephemerate MULLDRIFTER package here. It's weird how like the internet keeps going in and out. Like it's fine for a second and then it's not. All right, I think I'm supposed to keep this. I have a Scry from Fairy Seer. So if I find any untapped land, this hand is actually very good. I can turn 2 Ninja on the play. And I can also just leave up Spellstutter Sprite on turn 2 if I want, depending on what they do. Especially if they don't play a creature. All right, let me see Plains Island on top one time. All right, well, I'm going to bottom top. I don't want to see Trailblazer on 1. Seems like they always have it. When they have Trailblazer on 1, their deck is so much better. I guess the provoke creature is pretty bad for me too. I always have to say it. All right, I'm gonna just Ninja here. It's not great, but I could also just leave up Spellstutter. All right, I'm actually gonna do that because most auras I can just counter right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And if they just provoke on my Fairy Seer and trade, that's obviously fine with me. Yeah, I don't have gut shots or anything. The reason I wanted a Ninja there is because drawing a card to try to find more lands, but yeah, I think countering enchantments is pretty good here. All right, Let's just spell stutter this. Hope they don't have anything else. So if they have another aura, it's obviously bad. Okay, well, that's really bad. So now they just provoke, kill my thing. Ash Barons, interesting. They have 2 cards left. So I can ninja, but then they just eat my ninja. I think I'm just gonna attack and then core Skyfisher back my fairies here. And then hope they don't have like another aura, which I'm sure they do. Or a way to pump power here. Not really sure how I'm winning this game without getting this off the table. That's why maybe this list was just supposed to have more journeys or like an O-ring or something. Yep. So now also if they have like an emerge unscathed, I'm just wrecked as well. Nothing I can do though. I can just keep bouncing fairies here and just scrying looking for journey, but it's obviously not great. I just need to draw a journey. And we have 2 outs out of 50. Looking pretty bad. I know they can keep eating my creatures, but again, I just need to find journey and hope they don't have emerge unscathed. My only chance. Yeah, now I don't even think. Yeah, now this is just them in the tank here. I don't think they have mana tithe or anything. I think they're just like, excuse me, like not there or something. Just like doing something else. Am I supposed to drop Preordain? I mean, that does potentially dig me closer to Journey. Sure. Am I even supposed to do this, or am I supposed to just spell Stutter Sprite? They're just gonna eat this. I'll just spell Stutter. I'll just try to Preordain into Journey and not lose my core Skyfisher to nothing. To just their provoke. Cycle. Okay. Maybe it's time I have to play that deck. I mean, I think our deck is definitely not built that well yet. I mean, what do you expect on the first couple games you jam with it? But um, I'm already like feeling like I want more Journey to Nowheres. Good to know. I need to change up the sideboard, add some like Leave No Trace or just some type of effect like that. All right, just spell setter here. Not even sure if I'm supposed to, but I can preordain, and if I miss, I can just ninja. What is this? 1 spell, 1 mana at the end of their turn? Beckon Apparition? Make a 1/1 flying? Okay. They're trying to make it so I don't ninja, which makes sense. I feel like they have emerged unscathed because they've been leaving 1 mana up. Okay, well, actually, I can just go for this next turn. Yeah, because I can go for this next turn with Counterspell up. So I can just core Skyfisher back my Spell Stutter Spray to save that. I think I'll just attack, and if they want to trade here, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. So next turn I can Journey with Counterspell up. Maybe get the Deathblade Elite off the table and then win from there. Trailblazer, okay. They have 2 cards left, and now if they have Emerge Unscathed, I deal with that. They still have Trailblazer, but these auras just fall off. They have a Sentinel's Eyes. If they're, yeah, they're not even playing this, then okay, they are. They're gonna put it here. That's beatable though. Even if they put Sentinel's Eyes on Trailblazer, I can beat that. So I can just Journey the Deathblade. And I can just play a core Skyfisher here. It's not terrible. They don't have that much pressure. So I get this out of there, and then I can Ninja using my core Skyfisher next turn. So let's just get that out of there. They have a 2/6. I could also just leave up Counterspell. I think I'm supposed to just Skyfisher, bounce Cove, replay Cove. All right. It would have been interesting to bounce Journey to give them a 1/1 Deathblade, but then I don't want them to suit that up again and then have a good provoke creature, so didn't want to do that. Okay. They have a 5/9. Now I do need like another core Skyfisher to Journey this or to just draw another Journey. Okay. Let's go. I have Counterspell up as well for an Emerge Unscathed. Let's get that out of there. Yeah, let's go. Drew both journeys. So yeah, it's already looking just like going up to 4 Journey would be like a no-brainer. I think I am supposed to attack and trade 2 for 1. Yeah, let's go. They can suit this up, I suppose. So maybe this is wrong. They could just like Sentinel's it and then put another thing on there. So yeah. There's Sentinel's Eyes. Do they have another aura? Looks like no. They have a 2/2 Vigilance. Sure. Double Vigilance. Okay, Tranquil Cove. Sure. So now let's go attack and Ninja. You have 2 cards left. Yeah, drawing both journeys is obviously insanely good. Ninja this back. Then probably just replay Skyfisher and then replay Cove. See what we draw. Counterspell. I think I like just leaving up Counterspell for like a creature I care about. Yeah. I can take 2. I mean, it's like such an obvious counterspell here, but I still think it's good. Benevolent Bodyguard. Could just counter this. I think I'm supposed to just let it resolve. It is kind of scary, to be honest. All right, I'm just going to counter it. They don't have anything else, and if I attack with Ninja, they're going to have to block. Fairy Miscreant. Doesn't actually do anything. I think I'm supposed to attack here. They're gonna block. But this does take a lot of pressure off of me. I can gain 1 life with Core Skyfisher here. Would have been interesting to go Core Skyfisher, bounce this journey, replay it, target the warrior, and then attack. don't know if that would be right. Seems pretty greedy to me. Just not getting full value out of these Skyfishers kind of sucks. But I figured that would happen sometimes. All right, there's another land. Nothing from the opponent. Okay. The spell's actually not terrible. Just need them to not draw a creature. Another land. Okay, they must have just drawn that. Nice, nice. Nice. Let's go. Blue is OP. There's Miscreant into Ninja. We're not lagging, which is nice. Okay. Looks like we might get this game. Yeah, they just ran out of creatures. Nice. That'll lock it up. You can see like once we like found like a little bit of our engine, we just like took off from like nothing. We had nothing going on. We had a dispel in hand and that's it. And then we were like, oh, draw Thraven. And then it was like, oh, eventually find another Miscreant, find a Preordain, find another Ninja. And then we just went from like nothing into just like a pretty massive board there. That was pretty sweet. All right. Like I said, this deck is not built well. I think I would immediately go for Journey. I think you just have to. The other option is to just also play red and then play some number of Scred. But I think at that point you're better off just being like Sky Ephemerate and not blue-white Ephemerate with Spellstutter Sprite. I wanted more like actual islands to play these early. Okay, just run it. I wonder if Relic of Progenitus is better than my other cards. It's really interesting. It only does anything against their Sentinel's Eyes, but that's actually kind of relevant. I don't think so. They might not even have like 4 Sentinel's Eyes, or they might not draw it. It's just like Relic just doesn't affect the board, just doesn't seem good. Now they're the Menace, so they're probably just going to mulligan into Oblivion, and then we're going to win. That's the plan. All right. I guess I'm supposed to keep. They just snap kept 7. Uh-oh. Can't mulligan this, I don't think. Just going to try to leave up counter on turn 2 and just wait to play anything into that Deathblade. It's hard for them to commit like a bunch of auras onto it in case I have a Journey. Their hand looks pretty decent. They're just going turn 2 step. Okay, Trailblazer. Geez, pretty scary. They only have 1 power right now. I think I'm just supposed to pass again with counter up here. I definitely do not want a Skyfisher yet. Just too scary to play anything into that Deathblade. So the Ethereal Armor on the Trailblazer. I think I'm just supposed to counter it. Not 100% on that one, but not feeling great about this game considering they just kept 7, and it seems like I said this was scary because it showed they didn't have any other planes in hand, so they probably had all spells in hand. So yeah, I mean this hand was obviously insane from them. And we don't have a Journey. They might not have protection. So I can just go Miscreant into Skyfisher, bouncing the Miscreant. I think that's what I have to do. All right. I think I'm getting defeated by my nemesis here. The Menace. 100 BR is not my nemesis, just that deck. Because early on when I started doing like consistent recordings, that deck was just like beating me up. I kept losing to it. And I mean, I still lose to it a fair amount, but another ethereal armor. Sentinel's Eyes. Alright, I mean, I just have to hope they don't have Emerge Unscathed at this point. I think they do too. Their hand is just like, seems like that we can't beat it here. Alright. Let's go for Ninja, even though it's pretty clunky. I just want to draw a card. Alright, I'll just pass. Just take 7 here. If they attack with Deathblade, I'll actually flash in Spellstutter and block it. Let's see if they provoke here. I think they, it's hard to tell if they used it. I don't think they did. So I think I'm supposed to flash this in and try to block the Deathblade. Oh yeah, because this didn't untap, so they did not use it. So Mutagenic doesn't kill me. So they just activate. Sure. So I go to 4. Journey? Ephemerate. Alright, well, I'm supposed to just leave up Ephemerate, right? Rather than playing Core Skyfisher. I could play Skyfisher, replay Miscreant here, and then just try to chump. That gives me 2 different colors of creatures as well. Alright, I'll do it. Then I'll just attack for 1. I mean, the way they've been playing, they might not actually have Emerge Unscathed. And now if they have Benevolent Blessing or Emerge Unscathed, it's not actually a win now because I have 2 different colors of creatures to block with. I'm hoping my internet doesn't crap out, and then after this league, I can go over like changes I would make to this deck moving forward. This deck does seem like it has some cool synergy, but it definitely needs some work. So they're going what here? They have 5 cards in hand and they're just on 2 mana still. That is bad. Now both of their creatures are lethal and they can choose which one of my creatures they want to kill. Excuse me. All right, so they did provoke, and I have to chump. I guess I'm just supposed to chump with Ninja? Is that accurate? Well, I tried to reset here. Yeah, let's see. Because this just stonewalls it anyway. I guess if I draw Journey, I'm going to Journey this, and then I'd rather have a Ninja. All right. Let's plan to draw Journey here. Another Trailblazer, okay. Curfew actually may have been decent, but now with that other Trailblazer, it actually doesn't work. Let's go bottom, bottom. I think we're pretty much dead. I can go block, block, flicker one thing. But yeah, not looking great. So they're going to provoke on my Core Skyfisher. So just go block, block. And then I ephemerate the Skyfisher here. And then I can bounce the ninja with the ephemerate with this core Skyfisher trigger. It's actually kind of cool. But then I have ephemerate coming back down again, which I could choose to not use if I want. Okay, bounce, bounce. We have SPELLSTUTTER for 1 available. Yeah, I was worried that this deck just did not have enough removal. And I was right. Said it at the beginning. Flash that in. I think I'm just not supposed to cast this. Could just bounce SPELLSTUTTER here. Man, I think I'm dead anyway. I don't know really what else I can have. Now this is just internet. I think I might just end the recording after this. This internet has just been too brutal for me. It's just, I mean, also I'm going into the 1-2 bracket here. Let's see. I don't really like posting videos that are like suboptimal quality. So I might post what I have here, but just this internet has been rough. Let's see. Do I have any outs? If I attack with both, they can trade. Let's just try to attack with both and then ninja. Yeah, this is just brutal. Oh, I just missed my ninja. Okay, well, I'll just concede. GG's. It's just hard to play in that lag. We're 1-2 now. I think I am going to end the recording just because this lag has been brutal. Um, let's go to the deck. Let's make some changes. Okay. Another thing that we can do is just not have the ephemerate package at all. Like, I don't know if we need all this. That just might make the deck like a lot like cleaner. We can add the 4th one here. I mean, this is honestly already looking better to me. And then I'm not exactly sure where you go from here, but this does actually look better to me. Another thing you could do, seems kind of weird. You could play Squadron Hawk just for value. It's just another flyer that's decent. I like having this fairy package. Could also, excuse me, just play Ponder or some other type of interaction spell. I'm not exactly sure what. I even thought of Sunlance. Maybe there's something else you can play that's good with core Skyfisher and white. I'm not really sure, but maybe the MULLDRIFTER Ephemerate package just isn't right in this deck. I'm not really sure, but my channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. Hope you like this video. I apologize for the lag. It shouldn't happen anymore. If you check out my other videos, I've never lagged. This is just like a one-time thing. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.